Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you had a great Independence Day / 4th of July. And this is the nail I'm going to be showing you how to do. It's a stamp design using a plate from Beauty Big Bang 043. This is a Lady Liberty nail. I'm using all stamping polishes from the Born Pretty store. I'm starting out by painting my nail with a one-step gel polish from Madam Glam, 2 coats in Dance in the Snow. When I stamp, I like to stamp over gel polish. That way, if you make a mistake, you can easily remove it and it won't ruin the polish underneath. So first of all, I start out with a brown gel polish and I stamp Lady Liberty and I color her in with a blue-green that matches the Statue of Liberty. And I use a little bit of orange for the flame. And now I'm just going to stamp the whole nail with this image here. And when I scrape this image, I like to scrape it several times. That way I know the colors are all blended nicely. And here I am, I pick up the image and then I take my scraper and I like to clean off the excess. And now to stamp the image on the nail. And I just kind of press the edges down a little bit. You can take that off later. I'm going to be showing you 2 different ways to apply a decal. This is the first one. I'm going to scrape the image in white this time, pick it up, and then I'm going to color in the whole image. First, I want to take off the excess. I don't know. I have a thing about having that excess on there. Color the whole image in with a white polish. And you'll need to let that dry completely. Get a little liner brush out if you need to use it to fill in on these small little places. You've seen me stamp over white before. It just makes your image be seen a lot better over other colors. That's what it should look like. Let that dry over on the side, okay? To get the decal to stick to the nail, you'll want to use a sticky base coat. And I've read and I've experienced that this Revlon base coat really works good for this. I've tried other sticky bases, but I think this works the best for me. So you want to put that on very lightly and let it dry probably 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. Do the same to the Lady Liberty decal, but let me tell you what, I got it way too thick where her arm is sticking up, and you're going to see that's where I mess up when I stamp it on the nail. Here I'm just checking the image to see if it's ready to stamp. It's dry but yet tacky, so now I'm just going to stamp this image right over the nail. You just want to line up the image close to where the white stamp was. Do the best you can. You don't have to be perfect because it's really not that noticeable if you're off. Now, if you watch the arm, you can see where it smears. And that's because I had way too much of the sticky base on the arm. That's why you want to make sure you get the same amount all over the decal. Now watch. I'm going to put my finger down in the stamper and press it down more because I thought it wasn't sticking. And when I do that, I smeared it. Do you see that? But all is not lost. I can fix that. So I just press the excess down, and you can, like I said, remove that later. But look at that. It looks a mess, a complete mess. I was really disappointed. But I did fix it to where it's not noticeable, and you can see that here. I colored in the torch and different parts of her arm, and you can see here that I even drew some little lines down here, and also on her cloak I drew some lines. And now I just color in the very tip of the nail and draw a few more lines on that, on the cloak. Need to let that dry, and then I will come in with the no smudge top coat. Let that dry for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then I apply gelish matte top coat and cure for 1 minute. When I did my nail, I got to thinking there's got to be a better way for this, because I thought that those 2 decals made the nail a little bit too thick and that the dry time was too long for me. Yeah, I could have waited it out, but still. If you top coat over something that's still kind of soft, even with a gel top coat, you still risk denting it. And, you know, I thought, I gotta have this dry quicker. So I thought, what if I stamp the image on the nail and then remove the image where I want to place Lady Liberty? And that's what I did here. Again, I have to apply the sticky base coat very thin, let it dry 3 to 5 minutes. Now I just match up my image in the space and stamp the image. And it actually turned out really good. I like it. And I think this will dry a lot better, and you can top coat it with a gel top coat and not have to have it be so thick and worry about if it's dry, because that's one of the things with stamping. You know, if you're making decals, you got to make sure they dry or they'll be soft underneath the top coat. And yeah, you can see that. But anyways, I'm sure you could have stamped the image half of the image and then put Lady Liberty on the bottom. But I always want to show you mistakes too, so that you don't make the same ones, you know? So again, we are using the no smudge top coat, which dries very quickly. It dries within 3 to 5 minutes. And then I will add the gelish matte, top it off, cure that for 1 minute, cleanse it, and then I'll have a nice matte look. Overall, I really think it turned out great. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you learned something from my mistakes. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.